Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. There he is. There he is. I know you. What's going on, Ron Duffney? Ron Duffney in the house already stopped by. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. We got a little timeout going on now, so I'm glad I did take a little time to stop talking about the play-in tournament, because you wouldn't have heard me anyway. So we're gonna break this down. We'll break this down real quick. In just a second. All right. Okay, now I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the score is correct now. All right, so we've got the NBA play-in tournament. It's called play-in tournament because you are playing your way in to the postseason. So, in all actuality, the playoffs have not started yet. I know last year I was saying the playoffs did start because my team was in it. You know, we're going to say, well, at least they did get to the play-in tournament. So, it's almost like they were in the playoffs. No. The Hornets have not been in the playoffs for years. And that play-in tournament that we were in the last 2 years didn't count as the playoffs. So you are playing your way into the playoffs. All right. So it's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those teams in the East and the West are actually trying to get in to postseason. So tonight's team, you got the Hawks and the Heats, and then after this one we've got the Timberwolves and the Lakers trying to play their way in. Whoever wins this game is solidly in 7th spot. You have solidified your spot. Your team is in the playoffs. All right. But if I'm not mistaken, you'll be playing the second place regular season team. All right, whoever was in second place this is the East. Whoever's in second place in the East is the team that these guys will be playing. Now, will it be the Hawks? Will it be the Heat? I don't know, man. Like they were just saying some things about things looking a little bit rocky for the ice trade in Atlanta. You know, he's heard some rumblings, but some people. The powers that be got in touch with him and let him know that, hey, nobody's thinking about trading you, but hey, you never know what's going on. And maybe telling him that just so he can focus and play, in this game, because if they don't win right here, you're out. No. Excuse me. I didn't get finished talking or explaining. If you win this game, whoever wins this game automatically in second place. I'm at 7th place. Now, if you lose, you still have a chance. All right, you still have a chance. If you lose, you get to play the losers of tomorrow night's game, 9 and 10. All right, so whoever wins that game tomorrow, a turnover, and Jimmy Butler hanging back, slams it down. So whoever wins tonight is 7th place. If you lose, you get a chance to play the losers, right? It's the losers. Let me hold off on that. I'm thinking you get a chance to play. Yeah, you get it right. You get a chance to play the loser of the 9 and 10. No. It may not be that. I think you get a chance to play the winner of the 9 and 10. Whoever loses 9 and 10, they're automatically out. Yeah, that's how I think it is. I think whoever loses tomorrow night's game, the 9 and 10 team, if you lose, you're out. Right? Yeah, you're out. You're gone. So the winner has to win 2 tournament games. They have to win 2 games this tournament if you're 9 and 10 to get into the playoffs. All right, so whoever loses this game right here gets to play the winner of 9 and 10. And whoever wins that one gets the 8th spot, and you are automatically in the playoffs. And I'm pretty sure you get the 8th spot. You got to play whoever you got to play the first place team. All right, and that's how it goes for the East and the West. So right now we have the Atlanta Hawks leading the Heat, 34-25. Trae Young brings it up. Almost a turnover. Gets it back to Trae. Johnson misses. Kyle Lowry looks like he had that layup, if you ask me. And oh my gosh, just a throw up there by Tyler Hero. Falls in. Maybe he thought he had gotten fouled because there's plenty of time on the shot clock. Wasn't a shot clock violation.
And the ball was not put in play properly. That's why they're...
Andrew Estrada, what's going on, sir? What's going on, sir? Hey, it is April. Couple more months there, big guy.
Miami has not shot it well. They've been out-rebounded by Atlanta as well. Hawks have made...
All right, 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Trae Young with a long three.
And now that's back-to-back misses.
Hits the front. Kyle Lowry the rebound, gets out of Hero. He pulls up for three. Off the mark. Rebound Collins. Long pass. Another three by Atlanta. Misses. And it's tipped in. Tipped in by Johnson. And the Hawks holding off Miami 36-27.
Get inside in that transition. If you have the numbers, you can almost get that offensive rebound and count it.
Thank you guys for stopping by today. What's up, Michael Smitty?
6-second difference. Shot clock to game clock.
Lowry finds Jimmy Butler, misses the layup. 10 seconds to shoot. Trae Young brings it down, slows it down. Crossover.
Against Martin.
Fake. Tries to find the big man under the basket. Can't. Jimmy Butler half court. Bank shot. Doesn't go in, so at the end of the quarter,
Trae Young having some words with
the score is going to be 36-27 Hawks.
First quarter complete. You're watching the 2023 AT&T NBA Play-In Tournament on TNT.
Yep, 36-27. All right, guys, go ahead. Put in the comments who you think is going to win this game tonight. Who is going to solidify themselves in the playoffs, because that is what's going to happen. You win this game tonight, you're automatically in 7th place. You are in the postseason. You lose, you get another chance. If I'm not mistaken, you will be playing the winners of 9 and 10. If you lose and you're playing 9 and 10, you're done. You're gone. You're out of there.
She only likes the blue one. Kia, movement that inspires.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at the box scores. Box scores right now for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins, the big man, 4 points. Collins, the big man, and the Flight Reacts look alike. I don't care what anybody says. Well, to me, he looks like Flight Reacts. Should I say he looks like Flight Reacts or Flight React looks like him? I'm gonna say Flight React looks like him. Hunter has 6 points. Young has 5 and Murray has 6. Off the bench is doing a pretty darn good job for Atlanta. We're talking about 15 points off the bench. Okochoa. Okongua. I think that's his name. Bay has 3, and that's S. Bay has 3. Johnson has 4 points. And Bogdanovich has 2. For Miami, Jimmy Butler has 10 points. Vincent has 3. Tyler Hero has 5. And their bench has scored 9 points. Kyle Lowry with 7. And Kevin Love. Kevin Love, who has, this is the first time he's ever played for anybody in the postseason. If I'm not, whoa. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. I was about to say it's the first time he's played for anybody other than Cleveland in a while. I thought, didn't Kevin Love get traded to Cleveland? Wasn't he somewhere else? All right, but in a while he hasn't. So finally, Kevin Love is in another playoffs with another team. He has 2 points. Yeah, somebody let me know about that. I don't think Kevin Love came into the NBA playing for Cleveland. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right,
Jared,
we're back.
Quinn Snyder, 9th year as a head coach in the NBA. Turnover, Young takes it himself for 2. So Young has 5 assists. Miami as a team has 4 collectively. And Trae Young,
Boy,
doing it in other areas as well.
you guys wait.
Caleb Martin, but he was out of bounds.
We're going to improve this channel.
The little things is not there.
Next year is going to be a little bit different.
Baseline is that Caleb Martin.
Hey Siri.
Then the turnovers, not getting back, not getting set.
Young with 7 points and 4 rebounds to go along with those 5 assists. And the lead is 11. Bogdanovich high-low.
Bogdanovich.
They take advantage of Okongwu, much bigger than Kyle Lowry.
Okongwu. That's how you say it. What did I say? Okeechobee. Okongwu.
Player trying to go one-on-one.
Hey Siri.
12 assists for Atlanta on 15 made field goals.
How many teams has Kevin Love played for?
The Miami Heat defense just to stop one person.
Victor Oladipo in the game for Miami. Oladipo, the corner pop. One and done for the Heat. Bam Adebayo has not been involved.
Yeah. He played for the Timberwolves several years. I didn't think it was Cavaliers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But for the last 9 years, he's been playing with the Cavaliers. That's what it is.
I would like to see if Eric Spoelstra goes to the middle pick and roll with Bam Adebayo. That's where he has his most success.
All right, Atlanta Hawks.
Traditional straight post up.
Creating some space between them and Miami.
One-on-one spots where if he has a shot, he can take it. If not, he can make a play for his teammate.
Jim Bam Adebayo has logged 10 minutes, 2 shots, no points, 1 rebound.
Hey, you gotta leave it all on the floor, baby. This is it. This is it. 10 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Tyler Hero drives, gets into the paint, and finally gives Miami some much needed points.
4 years, $130 million during the offseason.
Trey, skip pass
For Bay.
for Bay, he misses it. Rebound.
Martin the board.
That Martin dude gets it out to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry gets into the paint and goes to the corner and pulls a 3 himself, misses. Rebound. Johnson gets it to Young. Behind the back pass to Bay again. Same spot, different result this time. This time Bay hits it. 43-29.
That Trae Young was able to get on that shot because you brought over Caleb.
Another missed shot by the Heat. Gets it out to Trae Young. He goes by Martin. Behind the back pass. It's blocked. Excuse me, that was over behind the head pass. Hero throws it to a not expecting Martin, who almost travels.
Martin secures it for Miami.
But the Hawks could not score, so Martin comes down and gets the rebound. Now Adebayo, left-hand layup is no good, but I think he is fouled on the play.
Pass. Look, Adebayo Adebayo's there. Now here comes Caleb Martin. No one talks. No one communicates. So that just leaves Sadiq Bey wide open in the corner.
Sadiq Bey for 3.
That Trae Young attracts. But on the opposite end, we were talking about being focused defensively. See DeJounte Murray and Trae talking. The back man has to communicate. Hey, I got him. You go to yours. And that one cost you 3 points in the corner.
First point of the night for Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
How about the pairing of Young and Murray? Has it worked the way that they visualized? Obviously, there's been a coaching change, philosophical
Bam Adebayo
change.
hits the first of 2.
About what he's seen on tape since Quinn Snyder's taken over, he said.
Bam Adebayo on the line.
Made some changes spacing-wise. What about the back?
The pinkish shoes.
The numbers would
He
say
misses.
that they work well together, but the wins indicate that they haven't yet found it. But now,
13-point lead by the Hawks.
Quinn has worked and understood how to work with Donovan Mitchell, with Jordan Clarkson, to figure out how those
This is Herter.
will work. Which I think
Or
is
that Bogdanovich.
Jump on the saddle a lot
Heck, is
earlier
Herter still with
to
the
figure
Hawks?
this thing out. Not just
I
for the
don't
short
keep
term,
up with the Hawks.
but for the long term of what this franchise is going to look like.
Ball called on Bam Adebayo. It's going to send Bogdanovich to the
Well, that's
free throw line.
Bogdanovich.
Miami's getting
Bogdanovich
here.
is going to be on the line.
Offensively, it was a struggle this season for Miami.
He hits the first one. 8 minutes and 53 seconds. 8:53 left in the first half.
But since the All-Star break,
Atlanta leading
very good.
Well, but you got some signs
pretty large.
after March. Their offensive
Over the Heat.
went up to like efficiency 117 a game, which is ninth. The effective field goal went up to 57%. And their free throw rate went up to about 30%, third. So the offense started to turn around, but right now you can't tell that. It looks like pre-March offense for the
45-30. He has the ball. Bam Adebayo gets in the lane. Nice shots.
And I think Heat fans are wondering why you can't do that over and over again.
I'm force feeding Bam. I'm putting them at that left block. I'm putting them in the middle. Put them on the right block.
Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich gets it all back. Plus 1.
Bogdanovich and the Hawks in front, 48-32 against the Miami Heat. Lowry comfortable.
Lowry under the basket, loses it. Actually, it was knocked out of bounds.
Well, I mean, what you gonna do with this?
Knocked out of bounds by the Hawks.
Jalen Johnson at 6'9",
The Hawks.
but he can't stop Bam Adebayo once he wants to get to the middle of the court. I mean, the ball would run through him, maybe not initially, but on that pick and roll, that slide, or once again in the middle.
The Heat will take it out, 48-32. They get it in. Nice shot by Hero for 2.
48-34. Hawks lead it. Hero's got 9 points here in the first half. Lowry defending Bogdanovich. Some help there from Hero. Bay.
Long shot
Short.
by Bay. He misses this one. Kyle Lowry brings it down. Spin move.
To the rim. Flips it up for them.
Flips that one up. Goes in. Banks off the glass.
And Lowry's been
And the Heat
aggressive since he's entered the game. I love the push in the second
trying to stay in it.
offense that time by Lowry, able to use that big body to vert that inside the paint for 2.
Ball is moving.
Wide open Bay under the basket for the dunk.
Hawks up by 14, 7:20 to go, second quarter. Butler and Strus getting ready to check in. Lowry the penetration.
Lowry has to kick that one out.
Skimmer, Oladipo.
Harrow for 3. It banks off the back of the rim.
Lunging rebound for DeAndre Hunter.
Rebound Hunter.
Hawks shooting it at 53%. Hunter couldn't handle it initially. Hero closes in. Miami just not making threes. 2 of
Hunter
11.
drives left, kicks it.
Draws a lot of attention.
Bogdanovich for 3. Bogdanovich hits 3.
Another.
And a timeout has got to be called.
6:49 remaining in the first half. The Atlanta bench has produced.
Yeah, I gotta get a streaming deck, boy. I can't do this. I gotta look at the game, trying to put the points on the board. Also, it's cool though. It's cool. All right, thank you everyone for being here. For people that are stopping by, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm Coach Gary. This is G Daddy Media. For this moment right now, getting ready to change the name of my channel. But you guys will see it later on. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the team stats now. So we got a timeout on the court. Timeout on the court. Team stats. All right, the Hawks are shooting it at 54.1% compared to the Heat's 40.6%. The Hawks have hit 7 3-pointers to the Heat's 2 3-pointers. Field free throws, there it is right there. Heat shooting a good free throw at 88.9%. You might as well say 89%. They've only missed one. But the Hawks have only missed two. They are 6 of 8. Hawks out rebounding the Heat right now. And you can tell which team's moving that ball around because the assists, 17 for the Hawks, only 5 for the Heat. Turnovers, just about the same. The Heat have one more than the Hawks. And points in the paint, just about the same. Nobody stopping anybody from getting to the basket. And there it is right there. Largest lead by the Atlanta Hawks, 17 points. Which is what they have right now. I don't even know. Did I finish? Yeah. I finished explaining who had the who had scored points. But let's just look at the leading point getters for each team. Okinawa has 8 points. So does Sadiq Bey for the Atlanta Hawks, and both of these guys are coming off the bench. My bad. Bogdanovich has the most points. He has 10. So all the leading scorers for Atlanta are bench players coming off the bench. For Miami, Butler, who is just coming back off the bench. Well, he was a star. He took a little break there. He has 10 points. Closest to him will be Tyler Hero and Kyle Lowry, both with 9. All right, can the Hawks maintain this lead though? That's the question.
6 straight playoff appearances as the head coach of the Utah Jazz, trying to make it 7 in a row. If Atlanta wins this one, they will be the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
That's it. The Hornets need somebody like Quinn Snyder as the coach. Not really young, but not old. Make these guys move this ball a little bit.
A huge lift. Okongwu, a part of it, and he'll go to the free throw line. A foul called on the interior.
Play some defense.
During the last time out, veteran Udonis Haslem, years as a member of the Miami Heat and
taking over in the
even at this stage of his career, maybe more so
in the timeout.
Before Jared Greenberg has more.
Always dressing up but never plays. That's what you call a coach's player right there. I know, player coach. I just wonder how you do that. Like, he knows he's not going to play, but he dresses out. Like, I guess, what is it? Is it in his contract or something like that? Like, I'm going to keep playing until I don't want to play anymore. Or what? I'm not playing, but I get to dress out.
40 will be retired next season. He is retiring at the end of this run.
Okay,
it might be.
He's going to retire.
20 years, amazing.
But they will not cut him.
One team in the NBA, and he just kept showing up for work every day. Gabe Vincent misses from the outside. Not a whole lot of offensive rebounds.
All right, rebound by Atlanta. Missed shot there by the Heat.
Murray, fancy dribbling.
Murray finds Hunter. Hunter gets into the paint. Can't finish this one. Rebound. Bam Adebayo. He brings it up the court himself. Little shimmy. Euro step, throws that one up, misses it. He's fouled on the play.
Well, and they're 3-1 this year.
Got to do something, right? Got to do something to get some points on the board.
This is an opportunity for Atlanta to right a lot of wrongs in regards to kind of a mediocre season when they hovered around 500 all year. You win this game when you're not supposed to. You get yourself to a 7 seed, solidify a playoff run,
100%.
and then whatever happens after that is going to happen. But especially you put 10 on the 20, that you beat a foe that has given you so many problems and difficulties in the past.
Bam Adebayo hits his first.
Tomorrow night, the play-in tournament continues. 7 o'clock, Bulls at Raptors, and then at 9:30, the Thunder and the Pelicans.
Because the actual playoffs start Saturday.
The Warriors at Sacramento. The Kings are back in the playoffs and riding high. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit
Bam Adebayo. Once again, splits 2 free throws.
Hawks 1 out of 2 for Bam Adebayo. Second foul on Okongwu. Rebounding numbers in favor of Atlanta. They are a +7.
Murray pulls up, misses.
Rebounded by Strus.
Rebound, Strus. Man, that Strus dude, he always kills the Hornets. They get it into Bam. Force feeding Bam. Misses, gets his own rebound. Still fighting, clears some space. Misses again, rebound. Hunter hands it out to Young. Young finds a cutting Okongwu. He mishandles it. Butler finds Strus. Oladipo tried to tip that one in. Should have brought it back down. Missed it again. Let's see who can get under control. Trey settles things down for Miami. Thought he found a cutting Hunter. That ball was tipped. Somehow it's back in Trae Young's hands. It's down to 4. Does he know it? Yes, he does. Drives. Floater. It's good. And he ended up turning something into nothing.
You bail him out. Don't give Trae that runner, especially going to his right hand. He can make that all day.
Numbers are way down tonight.
Step through by Butler. It's blocked. Murray said, "This is how you do it," but that's blocked on the board. And Strus, actually Butler got his hands on it, got it to Strus, and then Bam Adebayo slowed things up. And now Butler has it on the left side of the court. He says, "Hey, let's run a play, baby. We need a point right here." 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bam Adebayo finds Strus. Strus. He misses the jumper. That's Bam Adebayo. The Heat not shooting the ball very well. We'll look at the stats here later. Sadiq Bey with the spin move on the baseline. Kicks that one. Back outside to Trae Young. Trae Young way out. Drives. Layup is good on the right side. And another timeout's got to be called by Miami. This is a 20-point lead, ladies and gentlemen.
In front on the road in Miami, 59-39. The Heat have missed their last 6 shots, and Young is filling up the box score.
DraftKings, you did it. I didn't think an NBA.
But still, the question is, will they be able to hang on to this lead? All right, thank you guys for showing up. The ones who are here, I appreciate 3 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We got a timeout on the court. 3 likes. We're working on it. We're working on it, coach. 3 likes. We're trying to get 7 more at least before the night's over with. All right, couple of stats here. The Heat only shooting 35%. They are 14 of 39, where the Hawks 52.4. The Heat have shot they've taken 13 threes. They've only hit 2 of them. Free throws. They're down from 88% to 81%. They gotta hit every free throw. Gotta hit every free throw if you're down this big. I mean, but it's still not that bad. They are 9 of 11, and the Hawks are 8 of 10. Rebound. Now the Hawks are pulling away a little bit with the rebound. That has a little bit to do with it, with why the score is the way it is. Assist. Hawks with 17, and turnovers. Both teams have 7 right now. All right, is anybody in foul trouble? Kind of hard to get into foul trouble in the pros, but Collins, Hunter, and Alcanoa have 2. They've got to watch it. Vincent, Hero, and Strus, they all have 2 for Miami. And Miami's going to have to find some more scoring from someone. Butler has 10 with 15 minutes tonight. Hero and Lowry both have 9. Still.
Success in Utah, 6 straight playoff appearances. A win here would make it 7 straight. Budenholzer 5, Malone 5, Doc Rivers 5.
Tell you, I wouldn't mind having Quinn Snyder as a head coach in Charlotte.
The Heat struggles have continued here in the first.
The Heat's not going to let him. Well, I don't know. He could be let go. He could be let go from Atlanta. They don't win. They already let one coach go early. Sadiq Bey from the same spot. You guys might better get on this kid when he's got the ball on the left side.
The ball will find you. It will find ways to be positive. And right now, offensively and defensively, all the energy is to the Hawks. Once again, there it is.
Another block shot and a missed opportunity for the Heat. Sadiq Bey from the same spot. Sort of rushed that one. They get it back to him on the baseline. Try to get it to a cutting, who was that, Hunter?
Remaining in this first half.
Outstanding interior defense, but the body language will tell you a lot about
Capella.
And you look at
with the block.
The Hawks, they're hopping around. The shoulders are up, heads are up, eyes are open. The Heat are kind of just, the body language is monolithic.
Adonis, you can't do anything about it.
And as a result, you're able to score
62-39, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left before halftime. Let's go.
Hawks are on a 14-3
Let's go.
Miami has missed its last 8
The Hawks
shots.
get it in.
Murray goes behind the back.
Murray pulls up for the short jumper. He is fouled on the play.
And that's going to be Tyler Hero.
Is that 3 for Tyler?
Number 3 at the
Yep.
2:37.
Tyler Hero he's got 3 fouls.
They would need Tyler Hero on the floor.
Well, and that's why you take the risk. I think Eric Spoelstra understood that as important as this game was, and knowing that Tyler Hero had 2 fouls, but also you needed his offense at some point. And now he picked up his 3rd.
I was going to say, hey, take Tyler out and put Hero.
Another free throw coming for DeJounte.
Put Lowry in, but Lowry's already out there, so they substitute him with Strus.
The Hawks can score. Number 3 in the NBA in that category, 118.4 points per game.
Hawks with a commanding lead right now.
On that mark throughout most of the year. They're almost the
missed shot there.
500 team. If you look at their numbers.
Lowry for 3. Lowry hits 3. Hey, the Heat better leave the
well, you talked about the Hawks.
Leave it and find a couple of guys to score and leave them in there. Lowry.
When they give up 118 points a game too, so
now has 11 points.
Separation in regards to the defensive category, hence is why they hovered around 500 all year and finished at 500.
Yeah, and look at the numbers across the board. They shoot 48%, they allow 49%. They shoot 35% from three-point range, they allow 36%.
They're 24 and 17 at home, and
the Hawks get the ball in
on the road.
Yep.
Capella.
They finished 41 and 41.
That's right.
Here's Murray with a shot clock.
Miles Murray, he takes a three, little step back three, misses that one. Rebound, Capella, it's blocked. He gets his own rebound, kicks it back out. Trey throws it up. Oh, and the alley-oop is foiled, but I think a foul is called.
This has gone exactly according to script for the Atlanta Hawks. All the talent they have, the high expectations for the season, it's just all happening at the right time for Atlanta.
And if I told you when I watched the game and I said that the Hawks had 63 points, they were up 21, and you would think that Trae Young did what? Had what?
Oh, he's got a huge scoring number.
No, okay, 5 for 9. He had 11 points.
Yep.
Okay, but he had those 6 assists, and sometimes it's the hockey
Capella
assist or the quick
misses
coming off of the ball
both.
that has allowed this offense for the Hawks
63-42 with a minute and 51 seconds. Kyle Lowry goes strong.
Lowry,
Reverse layup.
He draws the foul.
He is fouled on the play.
Rebounding numbers, 32-19.
I think that was a foul called on Sadiq Bey.
By himself.
Well, also a big number 2, bench points. Atlanta's 35. The Atlanta's 35 and Miami is 14. So you got other supporting members of this Hawks team.
63-42, 1 minute 47 seconds left before halftime, and the Heat are struggling.
Bay 11, Okongwu 10.
Kyle Lowry hits the first.
But, I mean, when you're not
He was just fouled.
to play, these things happen.
Taking the ball on the baseline
Just not one.
by Sadiq Bey.
It's a block shot. We'll discount that, but that's an easy shot in time. Hey, give me the second one. I can score it. Okay, defense. Nope, not there. Now, it's the defense by the Hawks, but I think the lackluster position that Miami came out with lends itself to why you're not able to make the simple plays that you're accustomed to doing.
And Kyle Lowry hits both.
14 points. He's the leading scorer for Miami. Jimmy Butler is 3 of 12 from the field. It's 63-44 Hawks.
Trae Young, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gets that up, gets it back, dribbling on the right side. Kicks it. It is stolen by the Heat. That Martin kid stops behind the three-point line and misses it. Now, I guess everybody takes shots that, bad shots, because that's something that looks like my Hornets would do.
Shot clock at 10.
A minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. 9 seconds to shoot. Trae Young shoots a shot from Peachtree Center.
For Miami as well.
Goes in and out.
So free throws here for the Heat.
And the Heat will get to walk back down the court with the clock stopped. Jimmy Butler is fouled.
That caused the contact, and that was when he and Caleb Martin were kind of battling inside.
He will be at the line.
So that's going to be number 3 on DeAndre Hunter. American Express halftime report coming up. Send it back to the fellas in Atlanta. 2023 NBA play-in tournament underway.
Jimmy Butler misses one.
Miami hosting this game.
They have got to have every single point when they're behind like this, because they're going to have to get back into this possession by possession. Like, they can't come down and just start jacking up three. Well, they haven't done that. They've only shot, what, 13?
That game is on Friday.
14 threes.
That game's tomorrow, and then
the winner.
Butler.
The winners will play on Friday.
And see, what happens is now you got to do a quick turnaround. Whoever wins that game and get ready to play that.
Butler hits 1 out of 2. 63-45.
Completely. So it's a double whammy if you lose.
Trae between the legs. Blocked by Adebayo. Trae Young complaining. Lowry with it.
First half. Lowry feeds it.
Finds
Gets it back.
Oladipo. Now Lowry for 3. Lowry for 3. Lowry season.
It's 63-48. Miami's on a 9-0 run.
Miami finding some points, some offense by Lowry. Terrible shot there. What was that?
There's a 3-second difference.
And now Lowry brings it down to the basket. Kicks it to
It's knocked out of bounds.
no one, I think, ill-advised pass is what the commentator says. But it still goes back to the Heat.
Check in for the Heat with 20.7 on the clock. Lowry was just feeling himself a little bit.
Yeah, but I was surprised because
slow down.
2-second differential. Probably want to get a good shot, bring it back out. You have momentum carrying that in the halftime. He turns that over.
Yeah, I'm looking at these other teams. And I'm thinking my Hornets are the only team to make bad decisions. Like right there, it's nothing there. Bring it back out. You know, but it works out because the Heat still have the ball. 2 seconds differential, and Lowry with the ball. 10 seconds to shoot. 10 seconds before halftime. Lowry all the way to the basket and scores again. Lowry scoring all the points for the Heat. Trae Young is fouled, but was it on the floor?
An 11-0 Miami run, but Young can get points on the board before we hit the break.
Let's look at the question. This is Max Strus. He's out of position. See his footwork? His footwork
I don't know.
Allow him to change positioning, so he ended up reaching.
The ref held up 2, but
and now for Strus, not only that,
it may be 3.
Third foul, and you got the foul to send.
And Strus does have 3 fouls.
Trae Young shoots it at 89%.
0.9 seconds on the clock.
Quinn Snyder making his case to Sean Wright. Young.
If I'm not mistaken, that was he was foul shooting a 3.
To the clock, he was pointing in that direction. His player got to the free throw line. There was some other issue that Quinn wanted to iron out. Meanwhile, Young's got.
But it looked like the ref was holding up two fingers.
0.9. And Lowry, it's late. Halftime in Miami.
All right, but the Miami Heat find a little offense because of Kyle Lowry
in the Eastern Conference,
and this is not as bad as it was. They are now down 15.
Come back, we'll send you to Ernie, Kenny, Charles, Shaq.
If you're just tuning in, you may say, not as bad? Yeah, not as bad.
You're watching the 2023 AT&T NBA Play-In Tournament.
All right, play-in tournament game right here. Whoever loses is out. They're gone. No. I got to get this right. Whoever wins is automatically in. They get 7th place. If you lose, you get another chance. You'll be playing the winner of the 9 and 10 spot, our 9 and 10 game, which will be played tomorrow night.
The first time you connected your GoDaddy website and your store was also the first time you realized.
Well, we can do anything. Cheesecake cookie? The cookie.
Manage all your sales from one place with a burner that always puts you first.
All right, so that's halftime. Halftime with the Hawks leading 65-50 for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins, 4 points. DeAndre Hunter, 6. Capella, believe it or not, has not scored yet. Young, 13. Murray has 7. The bench players are the stories for the Hawks. The bench players have scored 35 points off the bench. 35 points off the bench. Akanoa. Excuse me, Akonwu. I think that's how, yeah. Akonwu has 10 points. Sadiq Bey, 11. Johnson has 4. And Bogdanovich, 10 points off the bench for the Hawks. For Miami, Butler has 11 points with 19 minutes. Adebayo, 6 points. Vincent has 3. Tyler Hero has 9. Off the bench, the story is Kyle Lowry leading all scorers with 19 points by himself, and Kevin Love with 2. So the bench players are the story, if you ask me. They are the story of the game here for both teams.
Meet with an expert. We'll do them for you. So you can do
And here's your stats. This is what it looks like right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Hawks, who were shooting 54%, now down to 46. Miami up to 37.8. 3-point shooting, just not Miami's thing today. But they have hit 4. The Hawks have hit 8. 32 and 25% free throws. Free throws, the Hawks are continuing to drop. They're 11 of 16. They don't want that to be the Achilles heel to end up hurting them. But Miami's not shooting it great either. 80%. Being behind, they gotta hit every bucket, every basket. All right, and I guess I'm saying this because the people who are missing the shots are your big stars, Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. Gotta hit them. Rebounding. The Hawks are out rebounding Miami big time, 34-22. There's your assists. Hawks still moving that ball a little bit better, a lot better. Heck, 18 assists already. 18 assists. All right, turnovers 7-6. Miami's winning in that category. There's your fast break points. Points in the paint. Points in the paint just about the same. The largest lead, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the largest lead that the Atlanta Hawks have had. 24 points, now it's down to 15 because of Kyle Lowry coming off the bench scoring. And Spoelstra, is that his name? I think it is. Hey, he's going to have to find something. If he may have to start Kyle Lowry and take, who would he take out? Not sure. Tyler Hero not playing bad, but yeah, you got to figure out a way to get Lowry in there if he's going to be the one doing the scoring. Whoever can score the ball, you got to put him. You got to put him on the floor, because this is the play-in tournament. You lose. It just makes things harder. You still got another shot, but it just makes things harder. But if you win, that's it. If you win, you go home, you take a little break, right? Get some relaxation before the playoffs start on Saturday. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for those people who show up, for those people who stop by. Thank you for showing up. Oh, and if you were one of the people who showed up for my my golf stream, 100%. Thank you guys for the Masters. That was probably one of the greatest streams I've ever had. I appreciate it. As far as views, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Coach Gary, hey, I got to go to work, baby. I got to go to work. Summertime's coming. I got to figure out some other things to do here on my YouTube channel, guys. Number one, changing the channel name. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up, and I'll be right back. Coach Gary.
favorite players will do. Combine bet on points, rebounds, assists, and more. I wish fans could have bet on my favorite player, Young Chuck. Hey, man. Hey, look at this place. We live here. Yep.
Back in the house again, back on the microphone.
New customers bet 5.
Once again, let's go, let's go. The Hawks
Official partner of
playing like they want to get that number 7 seed and be squarely in the playoff race. Not even the playoff race, be squarely in the playoffs. And that's all they have to do is win tonight. Whichever team wins tonight automatically gets the 7th place. But the loser does have another shot. They'll be playing the winner of the 8 and 9 game, which is going to be going on tomorrow night. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's what is the Raptors and who else? The Raptors and not sure. I'll find that out though. Oh, the Raptors and the Bulls. The Raptors and the Bulls. So whoever wins 9 and 10, Raptors and Bulls, will get to face the losers of this game tonight, and that will determine who has the number 8 spot. Then the playoffs can begin, and they begin on Saturday. So the winners here, it's a lot at stake there. They get a chance to rest. Sadiq Bey misses, gets his own rebound, and the Heat come out of there with it.
From 24 down to 11 down, a 17-4 run, bridging the second and third quarters. That's a miss by Vincent, and a loose ball.
Vincent with a 3-point shot. The Heat just can't. They can't get those outside shots to fall. They've got having more success inside, going to the paint. Just no outside scoring right now for the Heat. It's still going to be their ball though. 67-56.
Get it in for Adebayo. He draws Capella. 8 to shoot. Backdoor. Butler smashes it down. On a pretty setup by Bam Adebayo. Back to single digits. 9:30
And the Heat,
in the third.
like I said, they have worked their way back into this game.
Collins off the rim. That's what was.
And it hasn't been by shooting 3-point shots.
Now it's Atlanta. Heat 1 and 10 when allowing 65 or more points in the first half. Only win came against the Hawks.
Butler finds Hero. Hero scores. Like I said, for Atlanta, would they be able to hang on to the lead? And they had a big lead. Now it's down to 7. Another miss, another rebound by the Heat. If the Heat score right here, Vincent wide open 3 is off. I was going to say, hey, I think the roles have flip-flopped. Murray finds Bay, and finally Atlanta gets on the gets on the board after a little stretch there.
Against Atlanta here at home. 14 of 16.
Vincent drives, he gets in the paint, finds Hero, stays on the baseline. That jumper is off. Rebound Hawks.
14 boards for Clint Capella.
Bay shoots a quick 3. Rebound Jimmy Butler. What will he do with it? He says, yo, let's slow down a little bit, man. Let's get this 2-point shot. But they take a 3. And that Strus finally finds his range. And the Hawks have to call a timeout.
And what if I need a different kind of plan? State Farm can help you find the right coverage.
All right, so now it looks like both teams have decided, yo, this is it. This is, I mean, really, this we don't want to go. We don't want to have to play another game. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to play. What's today? Tuesday. We don't want to have to play. Is it Thursday they'll be playing, or will they play on Friday if they don't win?
Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And if so, does that mean does everybody start on Saturday? You know, with the playoffs? Well, I mean, you know, regardless, if they have to play that second play-in game, they're not going to have a lot of turnaround. They're not going to have a lot of rest. You know, maybe a day. But if everybody's going to be playing Saturday, then they won't have any time. Just depends on when they play that second play-in game. But this is big time winning this one. Big time winning this one. So whoever wins this one's automatically in 7th place. Same thing for Los Angeles and the Timberwolves later on tonight. We do have a timeout on the floor. And this is, you know, no better time than the present right now to take a look at the box scores. Collins, 4 points. Hunter, 6. Capella just can't get off tonight. He's played 17 minutes. 17 minutes, only 2 points. Young, 13. Murray, 7. But like I said before, right at halftime, the story for the Atlanta Hawks has been the bench play. Bench play right there. It was at 37 points off the bench. Akamwa, 10 points. Sadiq Bey, 13. Johnson, 4. He does have 5 rebounds. And Bogdanovich, 10 points. Compared to that's 37 points off the bench compared to the starting lineup was that 13, that's 23, 30, 32 points. For Miami, Butler, 13 points. He has 8 assists, 13 points, 8 assists. Adebayo has only been able to score 6 points. He has 6 rebounds. Vincent, another guy, a pretty darn good shooter. He's only scored 3 points so far. Tyler Hero, 17. Strus finally hit a 3 in that little run that Miami had. But the big story for Miami, keeping them in it right before halftime, off the bench, Kyle Lowry with 19 points. And Love with 3 minutes, he scored 2. Now it's a playoff-like game, ladies and gentlemen.
Surging right now during this Miami Heat run.
Out of the timeout, Murray has not shot it well. He was 2 of 10.
Murray has the ball now. He gets into the paint, scores.
DeJounte Murray scores in the paint.
Yo, he's going to keep shooting now. And he did the right thing to get in the paint, take that little short jumper. All right, Bam Adebayo with the ball on the left side. Finds Strus, swings it over to Tyler Hero. Hero
draws Collins. 6 to shoot.
now has Collins on him, or Flight React's cousin. Now Jimmy Butler. Turnaround jumper is good. And he's fouled on the play.
The turnaround is good and a foul.
Got that one on Hall.
By Butler. Look, identifies where he's at. Takes the bump, patting it fade away, sells the contact, and gets the foul on how much contact.
I don't know why I want to call that guy Hall.
Because he got to the line. But the Heat identifying which mismatch.
But Capella, man, Capella hadn't been a factor.
On Murray, but Murray on Butler.
Murray, that's his name, Murray. I don't know why I'm going to call him Hall. Okay, Murray.
This is a 5-point game as we approach 7 minutes to go in the third.
Trae Young directing traffic.
Young watched by Vincent.
He's being guarded by Vincent. They get it to Capella. Capella kicks it back out. Throws it into the backcourt. Miscue, turnover by Atlanta.
It is, but that's a disadvantage when you have quick Capella.
One of those nights. One of those nights for Capella. But he is a pro, so he could come around.
He got rid of it, but it was out the outstretched arms of Trae Young for a turnover.
Yeah, I know my score is just a little bit wrong. Look at the graphic score. That is the official score, 71-66. Vincent finds Bam. Bam can't hit the layup. That's been a little bit of a theme right there for the Heat.
Unable to grab, and it is a foul.
That foul's going to be on Bam.
Sadiq Bey got over there, a push against the Heat. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game.
My bad, guys. Telling you guys to look at the graphic score, and I don't even have it on there. Here we go.
A half a point.
There we go.
Bogdanovich in, Bay to the bench.
All right, Collins steps in, turn around. Jumper is good.
For John Collins.
Really wasn't a turnaround jumper. He just got in the paint, shot that over his man. Tyler Herro hands that off to Vincent.
That he's accustomed to.
Vincent, crossover dribble, gets into the paint. Finds Butler for the lay-in.
Gabe Vincent. He got Atlanta to commit and then dished it at the last moment. Collins pops.
Collins for three, misses, but Capella with the rebound. He misses. He's fouled by Jimmy Butler.
Let's get more on that John Collins injury after we look at this Butler finish with Jared.
Hey, thank you for the subscriptions. CBAAG's Garden of Life Animal Sanctuary. Appreciate it. Sounds like a channel. I'm going to have to go check you out there, CBAAG's. Got to go check you out. Appreciate the subscribing to my channel, though. I appreciate it so very much, and I'm going to have to go check out the channel. Sounds like a channel to me. So I'm going to go check you out and click that button for you also.
Yeah, he's an explosive player, and that part of his game was not on display last year as Capella.
Oh my gosh, everybody free throws. Let's go, guys.
He's got 15 rebounds.
Strus turns down the three, gets to Kyle Lowry. They find Jimmy Butler. They clear it out for him on the left side. Spin move.
Butler ducks in.
Oh my gosh, almost a great shot there with the left hand on the left side.
For his 16th board.
And Capella may not have blocked that shot, but he influenced Butler to put it up a little higher on the glass, consequently causing that.
73-68 is the score.
He's done that a couple times with Bam out of bio inside as well.
Foul called on Kyle Lowry on this move from Trae Young. The help by Lowry committed by leaving his feet
too early.
Young is 3 of 3 at the line.
Young at the line, steps up and hits that first one.
All things playoffs, straight from the source. See the schedule, bracket, deep dive into series, including series stats, all on the NBA app. Download it now.
And I think Kyle Lowry and Eric Spoelstra were talking to Sean Wright, the official, that called it, thinking that call was a be on the ground, not 2 shots.
And Trae misses a free throw. Hey, all these misses are going to come back to haunt these guys. We're gonna go with that stat here at our next dead ball. Vincent gets to the free throw line. Now finds Butler. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Butler almost went for the fall away. Got to Kyle Lowry. Hard shots blocked. Rebound. Capella. Now finds it to Murray. Gets it to Murray. Murray finds Trae. Trae step back 3 is good.
And the 3-pointer by the Hawks. I don't know why Jimmy turned down that first initial shot when he got it, because Collins was late to the closeout. That was a nice little 8-foot jump shot.
77-68 Hawks. We are under 5 minutes to go in the third. Butler goes to work.
Butler in the paint.
Surround him.
Finds Adebayo for 2.
Adebayo now with 8 to go along with 7 rebounds. Young
Trae floater off the glass is good.
So Trae Young
looks like the Hawks have weathered the run there. That furious run by the Heat. Now Jimmy Butler Gets it down to Bam Adebayo, but he is fouled by Collins
Call.
even before the ball got
You see
there.
a lot more of this with Quinn Snyder, and that being give it up, Trae Young, get it back, catch it on the move. The defense is not set. Now your easier path of resistance is not there, and you're
All right, so our actual score is 79.
particularly against this Miami Heat team.
70.
Trae Young sits.
Now can the Heat keep the score right there
But when
around 8 to 10 points and then get on another run
Okongwu has been terrific.
and come all the way back?
Johnson has had his moments. Bay is back in.
Strus for 3, misses. Rebound. Finally, the Hawks come out of there with it.
4 minutes to go in the third.
Murray wants to get to the basket. Does get to the basket. Layup is good.
With the layup. Back to a double-digit lead for Atlanta.
Jimmy Butler finds Strus in the corner, and it's blocked.
How about Okongwu?
And Okongwu comes out of nowhere,
Perimeter.
blocks that shot, daps up his teammates on the sideline.
Close down that space.
Cody Zeller in the game. I was trying to figure out who that was. I forgot how Cody Zeller
To the
looks.
shot, Okongwu was already on the closeout, able to block the shot.
Zeller, the elder statesman, sets the screen, rolls, gets the ball. That ball is blocked. He gets his rebound, going up strong, misses again, then finally tips it in. Cody Zeller stick with it. Miami down 9.
Zeller trying to get to the playoffs for the third time in his career. Twice with Charlotte. Johnson.
Oh, Johnson throws it away. Throws it away.
An assistant coach for Miami.
But he'll still shoot it.
Oh, he does. And make it.
CB, bucket getter.
Okongwu, the most blocks.
All right,
off
change the
bench
score right
in the
here.
NBA this season.
Right here, 81.
3 per game.
72. Hey, everyone, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you. Those of you who have subscribed to the channel tonight, I appreciate it.
Play-in tournament doesn't count in the regular season, doesn't count in the postseason. Butler to the rack. He's fouled.
Well, that time with Jalen Johnson.
I appreciate it 100%.
Get up underneath Johnson right here. Watch. Get up underneath him. Calls to contact. Field it.
Jimmy Butler gets to the basket over Johnson. Not able to hit the layup, but he is going to the line.
Free throw line.
Is that Master P?
Where he is 6
Ain't
of
no
7.
damn
He's
Master
got
P.
9 assists tonight to go along with those 18 points.
Butler misses the free throw. Guys, I definitely got to go straight to the stats on our next time
Shot a
out.
career high 54% from the field. When we asked Eric Spoelstra about Butler, he said, each year he's been in Miami, he's had to take on a different role. It's had a monster season. This year we've asked him
He hits
to
the second.
work in the post. And obviously as the season unfolded, they needed him to score more. And he did it. 8-point game.
All right, Johnson with the ball for Atlanta.
Bay against Lowry.
Finds Sadiq Bey, gets after Murray. Now Sadiq Bey trying to step through, can't, kicks it. Johnson for 3, it's short. Rebound, Sadiq Bey. Scoop shot with the left hand is good.
By Sadiq Bey. Back to a 10-point lead. Hero.
And Hero says, hey, we're not done yet, baby. I'm not done yet. Tyler Hero for 3.
He's got 20 points.
I'm glad to see Tyler Hero, you know, just calm down and become a pro. You know, sometimes you never know what these young guys are going to do. We started getting in the news. Fight for the ball. And Miami comes in out of there with it. I think that was Johnson with the lay-in.
3 seconds of outstanding defense for the Heat, but came up short at the end with Johnson able to sneak it in before the shot clock expired.
85-76, Atlanta. Butler again against the youngster Johnson.
Butler trying to back down Johnson. Butler, that's 2. He's overshot. Usually has that. Johnson to the basket. He's fouled by Zeller.
Zeller ends up on his backside. So The Hawks have taken the punch from Miami.
That is a great way to describe it. They have taken the punch.
Sometimes you got to stay with
I don't know, was that on Zeller
team, especially
or Lowry?
Miami team's going to make a run, okay? They made their run, but not enough where...
Well, that hair was leaving right before Cody Zeller left the Hornets. It's gone now. Sort of looking like mine, doing what mine's doing.
Miami Heat team out. They know that. A lot of work.
I think his took off from the front first. Mine's going from the back.
Hey Jim, critics are raving. This is the film that horror fans have been waiting for. Evil Dead Rise. Only in theaters starting April 21st. Rated.
And when's the last time you guys seen a horror movie? I can't even remember. The last horror movie I seen was that movie called Smile. That was weird. I like those type of weird. Tyler Hero for 3. He misses, but I think Jimmy Butler's going to be fouled. It's going to be a push.
On the deck.
1 minute.
It's going to be Jalen Johnson.
14 seconds left in the third.
And it sends Butler back to the free throw line.
Shot is up. Butler able to run free, and in the back he gets pushed.
Yeah, definitely. That's an extension push there by Johnson.
That's third in the league that shoots a clip under 82%.
So the Heat likes to see this.
Leaving a lot of points.
Able to score the ball while the clock is still not moving.
He's able to cut into because of those missed shots.
Butler's got 20
Butler hits the
points.
first.
He's 8 of 10 at the line, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block.
And he hits both this time.
85-78 Hawks. Play in game.
Trae Young
Playoff atmosphere.
gets it across the timeline, but he is bodied up by Martin and fouls called.
Trae Young will shoot 2.
And since they're in the bonus, he will be shooting 2. Wow. So looks like the Hawks can get it right back.
Young is 4 out of 5. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Young finished 10th in the league in scoring this season, 26.2 points per game.
Hey, if you haven't hit that like button, guys, hit that like button for me. Coach Gary trying to get at least 10 to 15 likes on this stream tonight.
Criticism on the backside when you don't win, all part of being the face of a franchise. You just have to figure out how to navigate your way through it.
Hero off the glass, misses.
Rebound is cleared by Okongwu.
Rebound by Okongwu. They hand that to Trae. Trae Young comes across, standing on the logo there. Now he's on the Heat logo.
Watched by Martin. 9 to shoot.
Directing traffic. Coming set the screen. Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich does.
Double team on Young.
Can't get it to him. Now he does. Behind the back. Bogdanovich for 3. Misses. Rebound. Johnson. And puts it in. Reverse layup. Gotta keep working, baby. Gotta keep working.
5-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock. The Hawks have responded.
20 seconds left in the third quarter.
Screen from Butler. Switch. Hero defended by Bay. 9 to shoot.
Tyler Hero still has the ball with Sadiq Bey on, trying to get it to Jimmy Butler. Does find him. It's a turnover.
Right to Johnson.
Trae.
Seconds left. Johnson, lob it up.
Alley-oop from Johnson to Okongwu. He hangs in there. 91-78. Lowry is fouled.
And that ball was in and out at the horn. Lowry looking for a call. It didn't come.
Lowry is fouled. Foul was not called, though.
Miami cut it to 5. But the Hawks up double figures. You're watching the 2023 AT&T NBA Play-In Tournament on TNT.
So at the end of the third, the Atlanta Hawks have hung on to that lead so far. The Heat came out at halftime. Actually, the Heat got a little bit of momentum there going into halftime. Cut it from 24 points? 24 to 15, and came right out at halftime and fought their way back to within 5 points. And the Hawks ate it. The Hawks ate it, and now they pulled this lead back up a little bit. Let's go 78. 88. 13-point lead right now. And I'm going to say again, can they hang on to it? Can they hang on to it? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, it has large implications. If you win, you're automatically in. You're in the 7th place. You don't have to play anymore until Saturday. Get a little break. You know, get ready for that 2nd place team, regular season, 2nd place in the regular season team, whoever that is in the East. But if you lose now, all hope is not gone because you get to play the winner of tomorrow night's game. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Bulls and the Raptors. Whoever wins that game gets to play the loser of this game, and whoever wins that game, it's a single elimination, and whoever wins that game is in 8th spot. That's good. Only bad thing about it is you got to play the 1st place team. Woo! Yeah. Okay. I just put out a short. It's what was it called? What did I call it? Good Shot Gritty. Good Shot Gritty. A little golf thing I did. You guys go check that out if you haven't checked it out. All right. So, my bad. We got a timeout. Let's go check out the stats. Check out the stats before the 4th quarter begins. All right, here we go. The Hawks. Now, the shooting percentages have gotten a little bit closer. The Hawks shooting 46 and Miami 40. 3-point shooting. Hawks 9 and Miami has hit 6. Neither one of them really shooting it that well as far as percentage goes. Free throws. The Hawks are 14 of 24 for a 58.3% shooting from the free throw line. Man, that's 10 points. That's 10 points left out there. And Miami shooting a little bit better. They've left 4 out there at 80%. But I'm telling you, that could end up hurting the Hawks. The Hawks have out-rebounded Miami big time, 49-32. And the turnovers pretty close, 9-7. All right, here we go. Last quarter.
Eric said it made an impression on him. He was just a good guy. He treated the campers with respect, and he said not every counselor did, so that resonated with him.
Well, I mean, for those who don't know, let me tell you something. Quinn sounded like a hoop coming out of high school. He was a McDonald's All-American.
He was.
Well. So, the hair is good and all that, and it's real cool and everything.
What is that?
He got good hair. Even at this age, he's 4 years older than me. We both got good hair, but he can hoop.
Oh my gosh! Johnson comes in and cleans that one up.
Johnson going up high for the jam. 93-88. The Hawks have 16 offensive rebounds.
Tyler Hero pulls up, hits the jumper, keeps the Heat relevant.
To cut it to 13. Just underway here in the 4th. Eagle, Jim Jackson, Jared Greenberg, the rest of our NBA on TNT crew. Play-in tournament.
All right, I think I'm going to look at the game a little bit, and then I'll change the score later. Travel called on Johnson. Got a little bit ahead of himself.
Jim Jackson.
How about that? Sometimes I get it right. But listen, let me say something. We know the Hawks. We know how good they are offensively.
All right, you guys, the official score is on my graphic right there. Whew. Kyle Lowry for 3. Lowry seasoning.
22 for Kyle Lowry.
Trey to the basket. Scoop shot. Good.
Trey Young getting to the
I said scoop shot is more like a finger roll.
95-83 Hawks.
Tyler Hero picks up his dribble, finds Kyle Lowry. 95-83 is the score. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in the fourth. Kyle Lowry, with that big body, kicks it out to Vincent for three. Vincent finally hits a three for the Heat. Heat are not going anywhere yet. And the Miami hopefuls still in the house hoping.
Just about 2 minutes elapsed.
9-point lead right now. Like I said, could the Heat just keep it close? Could the Heat keep it close and get another run? Because they had to come all the way from 24 and got it down to 5. Kyle Lowry finds a cutting Oladipo. It's not an Oladipo. Bam Adebayo. And a Conwu goes up and reaches him at the apogee. And it's going to be a jump ball. A Conwu with the long arms.
Able to get the tie up on Bam.
So it'll be Bam Adebayo and Onyeka Okongwu to jump it up.
It's going to be a jump ball.
John Goble will toss it in the air. Young, Bogdanovich, Hunter, Okongwu, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Hawks. And they control it.
And the Hawks come out of there with it.
Lowry and Martin out there for Miami. Young trying to shake off the defender. Ball movement leads to a
Bogdanovich for 3. Can't hit it. Rebound Tyler Hero.
High screen out of Bio. Hero, the jumper.
Hero jumpers off.
Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Early offense here for the Hawks.
Hunter thinks he can take Hero. He misses. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. Kyle Lowry at the point brings it down.
9-point game, 9 minutes.
Step back. Thought about shooting it. Got it over to Tyler Hero. Now he has it back. Bam Adebayo setting the screen. Lowry.
Uses it. Big shot, no.
His layup is no good. Now Trae Young finds Bogdanovich for the layup. That one's good.
A beautiful fast break that time. Missed opportunity for the Heat. Presented an opportunity where the defense wasn't balanced in the backcourt, and Trae Young.
That's what usually happens.
A nice easy basket inside.
Vincent gets all the way in the paint, picks it up. Now they get it down to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. 4 seconds to shoot. Gonna have to do something. Lowry. Nice shot. Kyle Lowry keeping the Heat in it, keeping them relevant, I like to say.
Kyle Lowry kind of keeping them around and making the plays when they need to get it done.
24 points for Lowry. 97-88 Hawks. Under 8 minutes to go.
Trae Young gets it to Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey spin move, turnaround jumper off. Adebayo with the rebound gets it to Kyle Lowry. It's almost like Kyle Lowry, when he gets the ball, he's going to score, and he does again. It just feels like every time Kyle Lowry has the ball in his hands, something good is going to happen. And Kyle Lowry's like, yo, I'm ready to win this game, take a little break, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's win this game, go home, get some rest. We in the playoffs. All right, so we've got a timeout. Let's see. I think this is the right score right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right, 97-91. Still a good one going on here. Nothing has been properly decided yet. You know what I just remembered? The game is in Miami, and my daughter is in Miami at this point right now. Hope she is being careful and safe. She and her boyfriend. You know, some people could just take a vacation, a little trip, you know, go down to one of the most expensive places in the United States and hang out, you know. I guess you could do that when when you're working, you save your money up, huh? I had never been to Miami. Never been to Miami. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get out there, you know, chill for a couple of days. You know, I'm not going to be able to go out there like some people, you know, and hang out for 4 or 5 days. Dang, how much money do you think that is? All right, so we got a timeout on the court.
Come to TurboTax.
Let's look at the box scores. Yeah, who's scoring for the team, for each team? Who's doing it?
So you can do
Who's making the ship floats? All right, for
Intuit TurboTax, 100% expert guarantee.
For the Hawks, Young has 23 points. Murray has 11 points with 29 minutes. The bench, like I said, has been a big picture, not the big picture, like a big part of what the Hawks are able to do tonight. So now that is 48 points off the bench. Conwood with 12. Johnson has 10. Sadiq Bey 15, and Bogdanovich has 12. So what is that? That's 40. What did I say? 45, 6, 7, 48, 20, 30, 30, 42. They have outscored the starters by, 2 points? I can't remember what I said, 45, 40. But anyway, for Miami has a few big scores. That will be Butler with 21, Tyler Hero 22, and Kyle Lowry leading all scorers with 23 points.
31 points. And that's that young man right there, Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry's season high.
All right, so we're back.
He has got
7 minutes and 27 seconds.
The jumper doesn't go for Collins. Slap to the outside.
Bogdanovich gets a rebound, steps back, he can't hit it. Tyler Hero with the rebound, gets it to Kyle Lowry. He finds Martin to the basket. They can't make it count.
18 rebounds for Clint Capella.
Hey, Capella hadn't scored, I think, what he's got, 2 points? Had scored for 2 points, but he's got 18 reads? Wow. Hey, that's what you call cutter. I don't know if that was Capella or Hunter that threw that dime to a cutting Bogdanovich for the slam. But yeah, what I was saying was, if you're not scoring, man, do something else. You know what I'm saying? And Capella with 18 points, that's definitely keeping Atlanta in the lead.
Uncontested rebound for DeAndre Hunter. Second chance points, 15-6 in favor of the Hawks. Hunter, the open J, too strong. Long rebound, Collins secures it. And another reload for the Hawks. Murray, the corner.
Murray for three. Boy, just everything going the Hawks' way right now.
Once again, they lead by 11.
And they have extended this lead. Extended this lead 102 to 91, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a new lemonade soda that's crisp, clear,
So refreshing. So tasty.
Yeah. That is the score. That timeout, all that produced was points for the Hawks.
interesting piece. Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction. But at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23.
All right, as usual, thank you guys for stopping by the stream today. Thank you for the 3 chatters today. Ron Duffney, Andrew Estrada, and Michael Smitty. Thank you guys for coming in and dropping the few chats. I've got 3 chats, 3 chat comments. That's cool. That's cool. But the biggest thing is, let's see, have I gotten the 10 likes yet? 11 yikes. 11 likes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for helping me get there. And so everything else is gravy. As far as the likes I get, we might even get to 15. Who knows? But I appreciate helping me get to 10. Everybody stopping by, hitting that like button. Appreciate it. Now the question is, who will end up winning this game tonight? Which team will end up winning this game tonight? Right now, it looks like the Hawks are in good control. They're definitely in control, but will they be able to hang on? All right, anybody in foul trouble? With 6 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, Hunter does have 4 fouls. But I'm sure the coach is not worried about that too much. That's for the Hawks. For the Heat, nobody in real foul trouble. Nobody in foul trouble. A couple of people with 3 fouls. All right. Will this be the last run right here? Will this be the last chance, this last 6 minutes and 8 seconds for Miami to make a run? They're going to have to. They're going to have to.
Second chance opportunities.
Like, every possession is pivotal at this point. And they almost turned this one over.
Right now in a game like this, especially on the road, so outstanding job of the activity for the Hawks to find points within the offensive sets.
Every time you think Atlanta is ready to wilt, they've had an answer for the Heat. We've got some spillage along the sideline.
What we have?
You got spillage.
We haven't had a wedgie yet. So
yeah, no wedgie, but
spillage.
Clearly, as Capella knocked the ball out, I don't think I've ever experienced play-in spillage. It's first time. And it's like it never happened. Not regular season spilling, out playoffs.
I've got nothing for you on that, right?
Lowry, the jumper.
Lowry, Kyle Lowry is taking it upon himself, ladies and gentlemen, to keep the Miami Heat in this.
Going to his right hand to be able to catch, shoot, and cut into this lead.
NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors in 2019. He's been huge tonight for Miami. 30 points.
Murray, every time he gets the ball, looks like he wants to score. He shoots this one, and it's good. Gets all the way in the paint, and he's just too tall.
When he bumped off Jimmy Butler just enough to create.
Only 6'3", but still.
Up and in.
That little fader he shoots. It's hard to defend.
Was there.
10-point lead now.
Fifth foul. This is Hunter trying to work through the Butler screen.
You think about this too, offensively for the Atlanta Hawks, only 7 turnovers. Again, why is that important? They have 7 more shot attempts than
exactly.
88 to 81.
Exactly. I keep trying to tell people that. Anytime you turn the ball over, you do not get a chance to even shoot the ball at your own basket. Any turnover.
Significant other right there. John, you can go to sit next to her.
Well, there you go.
She's a world-renowned singer.
Vincent is fouled.
Everybody. You know literally everybody.
Bro, I played in 12 cities. Teams, and once I better know everybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Vincent's still down.
nah, shame on me.
5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. 14 seconds left for the Heat to shoot.
I try to know as many people influential as I can.
Foul called on Sadiq Bey. Got Gabe Vincent, and Vincent is limping towards the Miami bench.
Vincent caught that knee in the hip.
Knee on knee.
Yes.
That wasn't knee on. I don't think that was knee on knee. I think it was knee on thigh.
Walk it off with this one.
He's going right to the locker room.
Yeah.
That deep knee massage.
Will check in. It's Lowry, Butler, Adebayo, Hero.
All right, Atlanta with a 10-point lead, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Remember that time right there. I think it's going to be important. Lowry for 3. Kyle Lowry, ladies and gentlemen.
3 points. Kyle Lowry has been in a different dimension tonight.
And Spoelstra is saying, hey, let's run some plays for the kid.
Bey on a handoff for Collins. 7 to shoot. Spin,
Collins throws it up high. Oh my gosh, hits every part of the rim and goes in. Everything just falling for the Hawks.
A little bit higher off the spin.
And a foul on the pass.
Lowry gets all the way in, passes that ball off, and fouls called.
Watch hit shows like Up and Adams and Run It Back with the FanDuel TV Plus app, available for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV connected devices. First foul on Trae Young, 3rd team.
Atlanta's just able to do just enough to stay in front of this Heat team. Adebayo waiting for somebody to make a move. Gets it to Butler. Butler goes up strong. 3rd layup. He's missed, but a foul was called.
He was. And he wanted to see it. But the influence of Quentin Capella, once again.
It was an influence. He definitely influenced him. But Butler usually finishes that.
Right now, the confused look right there. He just knew it was going the other way.
That is a
it was not a shooting foul.
Point-blank range for Miami.
Tyler Hero.
Does it go? Long rebound.
Rebound, though, by Miami.
Flips it up. No, but a foul.
And Butler, with the rebound, can't.
Oh, it is a travel.
He can't finish it, and he's called for a travel.
Turnover.
Let me see that again.
4:19 on the clock.
4:19 left.
With the Hawks.
Let's see that again.
9.
They're not going to show it right now. Trae Young brings the ball up, being guarded by Martin.
Pressure in the backcourt. Young handles it against.
Goes to his left,
Swing it.
and it is deflected, but it goes right into Capella's hand. If I'm not mistaken,
Are you surprised that
this is point number 4 for Capella. No more than 6. Kyle Lowry.
But once again, right into the hands of the Hawks for an easy layup.
Screen set. Kyle turns it down. Finds Bam Adebayo. Turn around hook is good. 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. I'll update my score on the next dead ball. But there it is on the graphics right there. The actual score 108-99. Sadiq Bey for 3 is off. But rebound. Colin finds Sadiq Bey going to the basket, and he does a chin up on the rim.
Over and over again for the Hawks.
Yeah, it looks like the Heat are going to get a break, and the Hawks are just able to find something right there at the end, like the commentator said, just over and over they're able to find something right at the end when it looks like there's nothing there. And I think that's just, a lot of it is continuing to move, continuing to work your way to the ball, or be open. Be open for passes, or when it looks like somebody's going out of bounds with the ball, making yourself seen.
State Farm's here to help.
Atlanta is continuing to move without the ball, and it's working for them.
So valuable.
Is that Reggie Miller?
Pair it with the Harvest Gold. That's chemistry.
Pair it with the Harvest Gold. That's Aggie colors. What are you talking about?
Not a fan.
That's all it is.
We're there for your what ifs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, Jim, let's check out the upcoming NBA National TV schedule. ESPN tomorrow night. The play-in tournament continues. So you've got the matchup in the Eastern Conference first. It's the 9-10 game, the Bulls and the Raptors. That's in Toronto. And then second half of the doubleheader, Oklahoma City and the Pelicans. That's the Western Conference version. ABC on Saturday, 8:30 Eastern. The Kings on national TV hosting the defending champion Golden
The Kings on national TV.
That's going to be quite the ambiance.
Well, I mean, great for Mike Brown, great for Sacramento, great for the city. I thought this was his opportunity being Mike
Right,
Brown.
Sacramento, California,
over the team.
the Kings
A superstar,
playing
yes, and De'Aaron Fox, but not a
playing Golden
mega
State.
superstar. I think they thinned out their lineup enough where you didn't have a lot of overlap. Everybody knew and understood their role, so Mike was able to.
All right, just about coming out of the timeout right now. 3 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Atlanta just able to hold a stiff arms lead over Miami. Now 11 points.
A push left in them. Got it close in the third quarter. Got it close again in the fourth quarter.
If there's another dead ball, which I'm sure there will be, not just a dead ball, a timeout or a media timeout, which I don't know if there's going to be one more, but we will then look at the scores, the box scores, see what the deal is on that. Got some people with some have put some points on the board. All right, the Heat, bring it up.
Especially in this second half.
3 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Martin with the ball. Probably shouldn't have it. Finds Jimmy Butler.
Went right to the locker room after going down.
Bam Adebayo, they're taking their time.
Foul there. Lowry and
A little mix up over there on the right-hand side. I think Collins going to be called for the foul.
Collins into that foul. It's an old school play, walk right up.
Oh yeah, Lowry is
leverage, but not enough.
Lowry is an epitome of using.
Just hold him. Then he falls down.
He's the epitome of using experience, just old school moves.
So that's 4 on John Collins.
That's just smart basketball. It still works.
Get it in for Adebayo.
Adebayo.
110 to 99.
Capella plays off of him a little bit, so we'll give you that right there. Finally finds Hero. Hero comes off, pulls up for the jumper. It's good. 101.
Game, 2:53 left.
101, 110. Hawks.
4 points for Tyler Hero.
Ray Young brings it.
High screen, Bay. Young.
Finds Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey.
Capella not a threat
Back
offensively.
from Capella to Sadiq Bey. Now Capella skips. Trey Young way out. Misses it. But Atlanta gets the rebound and Capella's fouled.
The offensive glass, he is
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Called at the 2:30 mark.
Hey, listen, I just got to go check this out because
why'd you throw it 30 feet out to Trey Young?
Because I know that they said he had
an offensive rebound to extend.
He had 18 rebounds. I just want to
That is
see.
21 rebounds for Clint Capella.
Capella has 21 rebounds.
Defensively, Murray fends him off. Shot clock is down to 3. Murray crosses.
Murray bank shot high off the glass is good.
The window, DeJounte Murray. And the Hawks are cooking.
Hey, should I go ahead and jinx the Hawks by saying it just looks like the Heat are not going to have enough?
Butler.
He's not going to have enough because
In a nutshell.
the Hawks are finding just ways to put the ball in the basket, even when it looks like there's nothing there. And it's just happening time and time again.
Trailed this team the entire game.
Murray. The jumper.
Murray's jumper is no good. Right there is what I'm talking about. Right there. How? How? It looked like the Heat had that ball, no questions asked right there. And it is tipped, and Collins ends up with it, hits the layup, and he's fouled. And it looks like the Patriots are now leaving the building.
Allowed John Collins to pick it up.
Yep, everybody's moving to the exits.
He didn't make the three-point play, but critical basket.
The rebounding numbers are obscene. 60 to 38 in favor.
Kyle Lowry with a long three.
Can't hit the 3. Rebound. Knocked over to Bay.
It looks like it, ladies and gentlemen.
Last year, they won 2 games in the play-in tournament to advance, but they lost to Miami as the 8th seed in 5 games in the first round. Murray had his pocket.
Hall is ripped.
Hero works
Hero
and floats it in.
ends up scoring on that one.
Atlanta's lead is 11. Martin extends out on Trae Young.
Trey kicks that. Another turnover. Hero pulls up for 3. Want to get that extra point there. With 44 seconds left on the clock.
Not fouling, backing off. The Hawks are going to grab the 7 seed Miami.
All right, so it looks like Miami is just
on Friday night to advance.
All basically going to wave that white flag and see if they can get in by either beating the 9th or the 10th seed.
Down, upper management, ownership, and the celebration has started for a team that went 500 this year. You just didn't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me tonight here. Looks like Miami is going to lose this one, and but they're not completely out of it. They get to play whoever wins tomorrow night. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Raptors against the Bulls tomorrow night. And then whoever wins that one will get the 8th seed.
And basically coming out determined to put Miami on their heels early. They did that, and they responded when Miami tried to make a comeback.
Bam Adebayo.
Window dressing with a jump shot. Final seconds. And Young will dribble out.
All right, so that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of the game right there. We'll just take a look here at some of the stats, and then yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the next game, streaming the next game. Maybe some of you guys will come over and check me out.
The Hawks will be the 7th seed. They will meet
the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. All right, same thing will happen with that game. Whoever wins that game will have the 7th seed and be squarely in the playoffs. But for this one right here, the Hawks just too much for Miami Heat tonight.
Timberwolves and the Lakers coming up.
And we'll look at a couple of things here really quick and then move on. All right, so for Atlanta, who ended up winning this game 116-105, leading scorer for Atlanta was Trae Young with 25 points. Trailing him, Murray had 18. Off the bench, Sadiq Bey with 17 points. And a few other guys that had double-figure scoring. For Miami, Miami had a couple of guys that scored a few baskets. Jimmy Butler, 21. Tyler Hero had 26. And off the bench, Kyle Lowry with 33 points. Kyle Lowry went 11 of 16 from the field. He was 6 of 9 but from behind the arc. All right, and then finally a little bit of the team stats, just a little bit. And we'll be moving on to the next game. All right, the shooting percentages got very close there. The Hawks, 46, Mount Slade, 47% to the Heat, 43% field goal shooting. 3-pointers actually end up being a bit even right there. Actually, Miami hit more 3-pointers than the Hawks, and they had a better percentage, 32-24. Free throws. Let's see if the free throws affected any team. Now, it could have affected the Hawks. Hawks only shot 59%. 16 out of 27. Get out of here. Let's go, pros. And then Miami found it hard to get to the line there at the end of the game. 16-20. They stayed at 80%. Rebounding, an overwhelming statistic in this category for the Hawks. 63%, and Quinn Capella, I think that's his name. But anyway, Capella, if I'm not mistaken, only scored like 6 points, but he had 21 rebounds, maybe even had 22 rebounds. And the assists, that sort of evened up right there. It was lopsided for a lot of the games, but Miami had 24 assists to Atlanta's 26 assists. I'm telling you, moving that ball around, guys, instead of playing that one-on-one, that screen and roll against a man-to-man, just every dang play like my Hornets do. It is something to be said about moving the ball. I'm telling you, you have options to score instead of everybody watching that one guy try to get to the basket. I'm telling you, I just think it makes the game easier. Everybody should learn from the San Antonio Spurs back in the day. But anyway, moving on. Get off your soapbox, coach. Turnovers. The Hawks had 12. Miami had 8 points in the paint. Dominated by the Hawks, 64-46. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. And, you know, come and join me for the LA Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Let's see who can get this 7th spot with this game. Will it be LeBron James and his team? Will it be the young kids? Will it be Anthony and his team? We'll see. All right, but anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for hitting that like button. Let's see if we can replicate it. Let's see if we can replicate it on the next stream. All right.
It is 9:58 right now. Tip time is 10:14 in Los Angeles.
Oh, 14 likes. Big time, guys. Big time. Thank you. All right. I'll see you guys in a moment, hopefully.
Just got an online offer on my car from CarMax. It's 100% real and good for 7 days.
Cool.
It's probably because I just won my